Friday, 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 Friday. You feel me? They trying to do me wrong today, though. They trying to do your boy wrong, man. They got me about 50 boxes of paper back here. And it ain't like it's at one stop. It's spread out throughout my whole route for the day. But I'm gonna be okay. I ain't gonna let that get me down. Cause it's all about positive vibes. It's all about positive vibes, man. They got your boy, they trying to young Dolph me today. They got me on a paper route. If that's over your head, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, man, I'm out here, man. It's Friday, man. I'm out here about to go ahead and grind, man. I'm headed to my first stop. I can't wait till I get to my last stop. Yeah, man, and I feel so much better today, man. I feel so much better, man. Yesterday, man, I was telling, man, I was dizzy yesterday. Something's going on, man, but I feel so much better. Wish I could say about the weather. It's still gloomy out here, man. Where's the sun at? The sun said, I am in Vegas at the Super Bowl. I'm going to get back with y'all next week. Man, come on, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. You are tuned in to the Rehab Center TV. Go time delivery. Because guess what? It's always go time. It is always go time, man. I'm just out here in my Ford Transit. Slinging these boxes, slinging this weight. They got me loaded down, as you can see back there. But in a couple weeks, you won't be able to see back there. In a couple weeks, I'm going to have my partition. I ain't got to worry about getting busted in the head. But they got me loaded down today, boy. They tried to do me in on Friday. They said, oh, you think it's Friday? You think you're going to chill and have a easy day? You on the paper route. Man, what's that about? Saying they're doing it for clout. They out here clout chasing. But man, I'm on 75 now, headed to my first stop, man. My first stop. Let's get this paper like Tony Draper. Let's get this money. You feel me? That Gouda, that cheese, that guap, that lucchini, whatever you call it, that bread. You know what I said. All right, so I had a comment in the comment section, and they asked, how did I get my Sprinter van when I had my W-2 job? Well, what I did was I took money from my 403B. And if you're not familiar with 403B, it's just like 401k. So I took a few thousand from my 403B, and I put that towards my down payment for my Sprinter van. And I used my personal credit. I didn't use my business credit because I'm still establishing my business credit. So that's all I did. I took money from my 403B. So if you got a W-2 job and you got a 401k or 403B, just take money from that. If you're trying to get a down payment, and I took that down payment and put it towards my Sprinter van. And that's how I got my Sprinter van. So yeah, took money from the 403B, used it as a down payment, and used my personal credit because I was still trying to establish my business credit. So yeah, that's how I did it. I hope that answered your question. Good luck to you as well on getting your Sprinter van. But yeah, that's how I did it. So one of the things that hurts you while you're doing your route, one thing that really hurts you, and this hurts you as far as time, stops that are 7 to 8 minutes apart from each other. That really hurts you as far as your time is concerned, because like I just did one, I dropped it over here. Now I had to come 8 minutes over here to drop one box off, And now I gotta go 8 minutes back over there to really get back on where the bulk of my routes are. That really hurts you as far as your time. I mean, I know you can't help it because that's how the route is set up. And you have to do it. But as far as time, that's one of the things that really kills your time. Routes that's like 7 to 8 minutes apart from each other. Now, you will have routes that are more. That take more time between each other. Like, you might have one that's 15 minutes. So, those are really time killers. But anything between 7 to 8 minutes, 7 minutes and above, I say even 6 minutes above, really hurts your time. It kills your time if you're trying to be efficient and get done. So yeah, those are one of the things that hurts you as far as your route is concerned. Stops that are several minutes between each other. So another thing that hurts you while you're doing your route, and I hate this, but this really puts a damper on your time, is when you can't gain access to the building that you're going to. Like, for instance, you may be going to an apartment complex, and they got a gate. And when they order whatever they're ordering, they don't put the gate code on the notes. That really kills you, because now you can't get in the gate. You might be trying to wait till somebody goes into the gate and follow behind them. But yeah, that really hurts you. Or you go into a building, an office building, and the doors are locked, and you're ringing the buzz or whatever, and nobody's answering. That really kills you on your time. That puts a damper on your time. So I really hate that when you can't gain access to a building or to, say, apartment complex. That kills you when you're doing your route. Another thing that kills you when you're doing your route is when you got to stop in the middle of your route to get gas. If you got to stop in the middle of your route to get gas, that's going to hamper your time. Excuse me, that's going to put a damper on your time as well. So I would recommend trying to get your gas the night before. So also, what can throw a monkey wrench in your delivery game and your route, what can throw a monkey wrench in it, is when the GPS is tripping. When the GPS say you have arrived and you really have not arrived. Like on this stop I just did right now, the GPS said you have arrived. And the location was a mile up the road. I'm like, man, I've arrived? No, I don't see it. I don't see the place. So that's when you have to start searching for numbers on buildings. Hopefully all the buildings have numbers on them, but you have to start, okay, man, I went all the way up at least a mile. But it told me I have arrived when I was right here. But I had to go a mile up to find the building. So that's another thing, can put a monkey wrench, can damper your delivery, your route running, your time, everything is a GPS that's tripping. And best believe it happens. It may not never happen to you when you're driving or whatever, but you get on these routes, it's going to get you. You have arrived. No, I ain't arrived. I'm not here. All right, man. I'm on my way to Kroger. On my way to Kroger, and of course he couldn't find the manifest this morning. So now I got to use my manifest that they don't usually sign. So yeah, I hope they don't be tripping about that. But yeah, he couldn't find the manifest. So hey, it is what it is. I got the invoice, but he couldn't find the manifest. I'm up at it. I'm about to pull up on Kennesaw State University. Hopefully I can knock this out quick, like Jackie Robinson. Or like Muhammad Ali. I'm going to the Wilson building now, the music building. I think I got two stops in the music building, two of them. And I think they're only like one piece for each stop in the Wilson building, so that's cool. I do have a stop, however, that I got like about 7 or 8 things of paper. And I'm not looking forward to that at all. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking backwards or sideways to that. So yeah, man. They got the road blocked up, but guess what? I'm going around the barricade. I'm going around the barricade because I got privileges. I got Kennesaw State University privileges. I'm delivering. I got one more stop on Kennesaw State, then I'll be finished. Man, I'm tired of Kennesaw State today, man. They hit me with those 10 boxes of paper on here. Woo. So yeah, man, one more stop, going to the bookstore, then I'm through with Kennesaw State. Then off to the next one. Let's go. Yo! And just like that, I am finished Kennesaw State. Bam, bam, boom! Finished with it, knocked it out. Although, I will say I have been on this campus too long today. For real. Too long. I wanted to get in and out like a one-night stand. But hey, I'm leaving now. So man, I gotta get through this route, man. I want to finish, man. It's Friday, man. It is Friday, man. I got better things to do besides being in this van all day. What y'all doing? What y'all doing this weekend? Who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Who y'all got for the Super Bowl? Y'all got the San Francisco 49ers? Or y'all got the Taylor Swift Chiefs? Huh? The Taylor Swift Chiefs. That's their new name now. I'm so tired of seeing her. Every other play, they got to show her. I don't want to see her. You remember the ceremony? The ceremony, they showed the players for a while, then they went to Taylor Swift. Kept it on her. Showed the players for a while, put it on Taylor Swift on the field. Man, look here. Nobody cares nothing about no Taylor Swift. And the Taylor Swift Chiefs. But yeah, man, I'm finished with Kennesaw State. I am headed to Pace Setters. Because they set the pace. I don't know what pace they set, but they set it. Yeah, man, because it's Friday, man, I feel good. What I got going on today? Man, I'm going to go home today. I'm gonna watch me a good movie tonight. Something on Netflix. I need to go and finish the series, the Griselda series. That's what I need to do. That's pretty good. If you ain't seen that, start checking that out. Griselda is a good series, especially if you know the story. But man, I'm out here, man. I'm feeling good, feeling great, cause you are tuned in to the Rehab Center TV. Go time delivery, cause what? It's always go time. Say it with me. It's always go time. I'm out here bending these corners. I'm out here slinging these boxes, slinging this weight, man. And they stuck it to me today with the paper. Brandon, y'all stuck it to me today with the paper. I know you ain't, I know you, Brandon, didn't specifically do it, but you the one do the route, so I'm blaming on you today. Now, but Brandon, my people now. Courier Express, Atlanta, Brandon is the backbone to that warehouse. Let me tell you that. He keep it going. So if you know anything about Courier Express Atlanta, Brandon is the man. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I'm about to pull up on my next stop, man. About to pull up on it. It is 12:08, and it's time to be great. It's time to be great, man. It's time to be great, man. I'm moving along today, man. I got one stop in the mall. That's that one I didn't get to do yesterday. So, hey, man, I'm going through the mall. I don't care if that security guard is there or not. I'm going to be like, look here. Look here. I'm walking through the mall. I ain't going through no freight elevator today. All right, man, so I'm pull up on my next stop. I'm going to holler back at you guys, man. Again, if you're interested in being a delivery driver for Courier Express, you know what I'm saying? CourierExpress.net. Courier Express, y'all need to give me some money for promoting y'all. Y'all need to give me some money for promoting y'all, some extra money. Man, I am just leaving the Hyundai dealership, delivering to them. And let me tell you something, man. Hyundais have came a long way. They are actually nice. at least I know the Genesis. I like the Genesis, the Hyundai Genesis. They are actually nice. I'm telling my agent nothing, but I remember when I was in high school when Hyundais first came out. When they had the Hyundai Excel, they had the 4-door and the hatchback. Well, they had I think it was 4-door and the hatchback, and it was like $88 a month. $88 a month. Could you imagine paying a car payment $88 a month? Man, I wish my car payment. Well, my car paid off, but I wish I had a car that I could get and pay $88 a month. Huh? What? $88 a month now, you be riding a bicycle. You be riding a moped. You gonna pay more than that for a moped. But yeah, man, I had to deviate. I'm always deviating. I had to deviate because I'm over here by this Target pharmacy, so I might as well drop it off. It's $12.29 now. I don't want to hear Colton's mouth about not meeting the 2 o'clock deadline. So I'm gonna deviate, and then I'm gonna get back to my route. But I'm only 2 minutes away from the pharmacy. I might as well do it now. So yeah, man, I'm headed to Target pharmacy. I'm about to pull up on them. Hey, another thing that can throw a monkey wrench into your route running, your deliveries. Another thing that can throw a monkey wrench into your deliveries, your route running, is your cargo space not being organized with your inventory. If your inventory is not organized in the back, you can pull up to a stop and you can be back there in your cargo space standing for about 5 minutes trying to figure out where everything is. So make sure that when you line up your cargo or you line up your inventory in the back of your cargo space, make sure that it's lined up correctly. Ours is lined up by numbers. So I line my inventory in the back. So right here, these are my last stops by numbers. I got like 48, and I line them up by numbers. 48, 47, 46, and so on and so forth. And the lower numbers are to the very rear by the door, because those are the numbers that I'm going to deliver first. But they're organized. Everything's together. 48 with 48, 47 with 47. Not 48's here, and then the other 48, if I got 3 pieces, is all the way in the middle. No. Everything is lined up together. So make sure when you deliver that your numbers are lined up together and they're neatly stacked so that you can find everything when you pull up to that stop. Hey man, another thing that'll stop you or throw a monkey wrench into your whole route running is not having a good dolly. If you ain't got a good dolly, man, when I first started, man, I didn't have a good dolly. I soon learned, or you will learn. You're gonna learn today. You gotta have a good dolly, and when I say a good dolly, I mean a dolly that folds out. A dolly that folds out. If you ain't got no dolly that folds out, you gonna play yourself. You're playing yourself, especially with this. You gonna play yourself. Cause let me tell you this right here. If you ain't got a good dolly and you got a lot of items going to one stop, and you gotta keep coming back and forth to your van to get those items, man, right, you're not making good use of your time. You're not being efficient. And this game is all about being efficient. Definitely, you gotta be efficient. Let me tell you that right now. So invest in a good dolly. If you don't do nothing else, invest in a good dolly. I can't tell you anything different. Invest in a good dolly. So another thing that could prohibit you from having a smooth route delivery or route running, and this should be obvious. It is 2024, and everything is ran on the app. Make sure that your phone is charged. Make sure that you keep your phone charged. If your phone is not charged, that's going to prohibit you from having a smooth route run. So that should be obvious. Make sure you keep your phone charged. Because if you don't, you're going to have a hard time making deliveries without a cell phone. But that should be obvious. I shouldn't have to state that, but hey, you never know. I'm sure there are route runners out there who are making deliveries who battery died on them. I'm sure that has happened. But yeah, man, that should be obvious. It should be obvious, man. You see this? My phone is charging as we speak. You hear me? Keep your phone charged at all times. Now, you ain't got to keep the cord in here all day, but make sure you got juice in there. Make sure you got juice. Like Tupac. You got the juice now. Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the things. So, man, I'm headed to the mall right now. I got one stop in the mall. I ain't taking the freight elevator. I'm not doing it. The security guard is just gonna have to catch me. I'm about to play a game of cat and mouse with the security guard. I'm not taking no freight elevators. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right. Yeah, I have finished my route for today. Now I am on my way to my 4:30 pickup, but first I gotta go to the Kroger pharmacy to pick up my empty totes. Plus they gotta return. So I'm gonna pick that up for them, and then I'm gonna head to my 4:30 pickup. But yo, it's Friday, it's the weekend, baby, and we about to get busy. The weekend here, man. You feel me? Weekend is here. I knocked it out, man. Man. Seems like it's been a long day though. It's like 3:53 right now. It's been a long day. My last stop I just dropped off right now was a heavy bookshelf. It was heavy, but it wasn't heavy, but it was heavy enough. And the other one was some glass shelf or something. I don't know what it was, but it was wide. And then when I got to the second floor where the office was, she said, you know what? We need to take this to the 4th floor. What you mean?